Where is that lady at? Dave isn't home. I lost track of time. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. How is everybody? Happy Friendship Friday. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour. Who's here? Main Dance, tell me your name. I love seeing you here every day. And I believe you are the one that is learning Korean as well. So please let me know your name so I can honor you and welcome you. Elise, you're here. Brenda, Lori, Daphne, Francoise, Bettina, Elaine, and Mr. Dave Marino. Mr. Dave Marino. How's it going, baby? It's taking care of all the details. Do I have lipstick on my chin somewhere? Maybe. Zerika, good morning. Hello. How do we say hello in Croatian? It's not like palagalo, it's not Greek. So I don't know much more than that in Greek. I don't know any Croatian, so tell me. How are we feeling today? How are we feeling since yesterday? So I have the pleasure, the joy, the honor to be leading a secret mastermind. And inside of that space, we get to take it really deep. And so it's really powerful for me to have that as a context as well, because some of the questions that come up in there, especially regarding the depth that we're going to inside of Chic 365, I feel like gives me a deeper insight as to what you may, not everybody experiences the same thing, right? But what you may be experiencing. And so I just wanted to check in, see how everybody was. Yesterday was a big, they're all big, right? And I might say it's big and you might read it and be like, I'm good. And I might not, I might be like, oh, this is a beautiful one. And you might be like, all of my shit is coming up around this one. So wherever you are, honor where you are. I was taking a walk today and Dave and Olivia are at the groomers. Olivia's at the groomers. Dave took Olivia to the groomers. So it was just me and Lucy. And Lucy grew up in Paris, and so she is very comfortable, like off leash. She's very comfortable around other dogs. Like she just chills. This is the classiest lady. She used to sit underneath the tables of like white tablecloth restaurants in Paris and just sit there underneath the table while we ate. So she's like the queen. She's in here. Where is she? She's hiding over there. So she gets kind of like special treatment when her little sister is in here. So I was taking a walk. And I was thinking about the lesson for today, which I'm really excited to share with you because there's a part in it that I remember reading it for the first time that touched me so much. And I just leaned into the possibility of that. So I was thinking about that. And I came around the corner. There's this kind of reservoir around where we live that Dave and I do a special loop on. And there's a bench there where we set our intentions. It's like a magical little secret garden, honestly. Like the entrance and the exit, you go through these gorgeous overgrown trees and the sun shining through. It's literally like a magical fairy tale. It's beautiful. So I was walking in there and I took Lucy off leash and I just closed my eyes and the sun was peeking through the clouds. You know those moments where you literally feel like everything. You know, you're connected with everything. The sun was on my face. There was like a little cool breeze. I like felt like I was almost disappearing. Do you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Have y'all had this experience before? Y'all didn't say y'all till I moved to the South. They really say it. It's a real thing. So I was closing my eyes feeling this and just breathing in. And I opened my eyes and I looked to the left over the reservoir and there is a heron, a blue heron, a huge blue heron. Beautiful. I mean, tall, beautiful, just sitting across the lake. And I'm like having a moment, right? I'm having a moment, feeling this, looking at this heron, like kind of like what's happening, this kind of thing. Just beyond the heron, 4 deer, a baby one. Dave, I haven't seen one this small. Starts just hopping along. I'm not joking. And I actually immediately I was like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? No one's going to believe me. There's a big blue heron. There are 4 gorgeous deer. Like I don't have my phone. I don't take my phone in the morning walks. if anyone has a phone, I either give it to Dave to hold so I can pretend that I don't have a phone, or I just don't bring one and I use Dave's like, I don't bring a phone on the morning walks. So I have no phone. So I'm just sitting there laughing, receiving this moment of like, yeah, this is perfect. This is so perfect. And Lucy just sat there and watched the heron. It was so cute. She's watching the deer hopping with me. Another dog, a golden retriever, came around the corner. It's like, and the heron took off, and its wingspan was like, I don't know, big. 6 feet? Does that make sense? It was very, very big. So I had a moment. And I want to bring that forward with the lesson for today as we are all unraveling the difference between vision and sight with our physical eyes. So yesterday, the bringing up of any turmoil, dis-ease, the Course actually even uses the word horror to bring that up personally, what might be affecting you, and then say it's not real. Now, again, all of us have had really intense experiences in life. We all have. And to look at it from the space of the physical and have an upset that is so tender, like, you know, the loss of my son is upsetting me. Death isn't real is like, listen, lady, my baby boy's not here anymore. I can't see him. Don't tell me this shit isn't real. And if we breathe, consideration, again, above and beyond the sight, right? We've been taught, like, I have to see it. I have to see it. I have to be able to touch it. I have to be able to hold it. And oh my God, the ache that we can feel, right? Whether you relate to exactly what I'm saying with the loss of a child or anyone in your life that's no longer here inside the physical, because I feel like this is perhaps, maybe not but one of the most extreme examples we can feel inside of this kind of exercise. That part of us that wants to argue, like, it is real, it is real, it is real. It's because they're not here anymore. Like, how could you tell me that's not real? And again, above and beyond the physical eyes and moving into vision, is there a consideration, perhaps, that death isn't real? It's like, oh my gosh, we're only moving into lesson 15. There's 365 of these. What is happening to my world? What the Course is beginning to unravel is that the body isn't who we are. It's a part of the physical. I'm just going to say part of the physical, because as we get into deeper parts of the Course, there are certain languages that it uses, but without the lessons, it can be a little feel a little strange to receive. So what the Course does say, though, is that we are not our bodies. And I remember, being pregnant with Mason, and I didn't see him yet in the physical. I mean, even when he was so small inside of me, his body was so small inside of me that I couldn't feel. I already loved him. Like, I didn't need, his body wasn't I already loved him completely. I didn't need to see that in order to love him. And today, when I had the experience at the reservoir, and that grabbing for my camera of I want this to be real. Like, maybe it's not real if I don't take a picture. Crazy sauce. I'm trying to make a bridge here. I don't know if it's working, but it's working inside my brain, so I'm going to keep on going with it. Keep on trusting it. That place that was grabbing inside of me for, I need the picture because I need to know that it's real. We have a tendency from the physical with the physical eyes, the same thing. I need to know it's real in the way I've been taught that it's real. I need to see the body. I need to hold the body. What the Course is saying is that there's something far beyond the physical sight, the vision that's beyond it, that doesn't need the physical proof that it exists, like love. Are we vibing this? Did my bridge, did we cross it together, or did I cross it? Am I on the other side somewhere waving? I was called to bring that and share that, so I'm going to trust that it lands however it's meant to land. Okay, let me see the comments. The hairdo, the grease earrings, we got a little vibe going today. Let's see. A lot of comments. Let me close my other thing so I can see you. Bok pozdrav. Bok pozdrav, or something like that. Good morning in Croatian. Happy Friday. Oh, funny you talk about Greek. This morning got the option to go to Greece for a week. I think it might be a sign. I mean, when before have I said kalagalo? Never on a live, ever. I don't think in my entire career have I said that. 507 and am Samos turning blue. Samos, the island, Samos in Greece? I don't know. I might be missing something. Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer, your inspiration convinced me to study Korean. Yay. Okay, main dance is Jennifer. Got it. Good morning, Anne. My cat is named Olivia. Olivia is such a good name. Dave says, Stephanie, there is only one choice. You go to Greece. That is the only choice. I love it. Okay, Lori, I remember the day Greg died, saying to my older son that part of me knows Greg is still here. He's okay, and I'll see him again. But the mom human part of me is shattered, 100%. I believe we have to honor both parts of ourselves, remembering we choose these physical experiences that all make sense in the spiritual realm. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Crystal clear bridge, Dave says. Thanks, baby. Bonjour from Paris. Hi, Jacinda. Francoise, yes, totally resonates. When we put in the paperwork for our adoption, my daughter from China was real for the entire 18-month journey. Her energy and our energy was 100% real. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. So, so beautiful. So we're beginning to allow, we don't need to understand, right? As a reminder, we're talking about this so many times, the whole time. We don't need to understand. And yet if we can begin to allow the unraveling of, this is what I've been told is real. This is what I have been told or taught to rely on. And perhaps there's something more. Perhaps there's something timeless. Perhaps there's something infinite. Perhaps there is a place, a space, an opportunity, a relief that I can live into forever, that isn't dependent on the finite, limited expression of the physical. And again, I know, like, up here, because you all of you have been on this journey for a while. So up here, you might be able to be like, yeah, I know there's something beyond the physical. Like, I know. There is I just lost my equilibrium. Calm down, Tara, calm down. There is an embodiment of this that is so freeing. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not here to convince. I'm leaving it alone. I love you wherever you are, wherever we are. I love you, love you, love you. All right. Are we ready for lesson 15? Let's start with intention as we are. And sending Lori, yes, so much love. Always, always. Lori has a beautiful podcast called Grief and Grace, Grace with Grief. Tell me, Lori, what the name of your podcast is again. It's a really beautiful podcast. I was interviewed on it towards the beginning. If you want to Give a little shout out to it here, Lori. Grief with Grace, I think it's called. Grief with Grace, I think. All right, ladies, moving into releasing. Frenchy Friday, coming in hot. Frenchy Friday, all the love, all the beauty, all the opening, all the release, all, and allowing ourselves all the feels wherever you may be inside today to feel it. All of it's okay. The sadness, the joy, the expression, the excitement, all of it is okay. All right. So coming in hot wherever you are. All right. Allowing a breath, allowing a space. Father, Mother, God, we ask, as always, that only that which is in accordance with the highest good is present. We open up our sense of receiving, letting go of anything and everything that may not be in service, any contraction, any self-doubt, any tightening in any way. We breathe in and breathe out in gratitude. Activating the miracle mind, we say yes to miracles. This or something even better for the highest good of all concerned. Amen. All right. Miracles. Who's ready for miracles? Ready for miracles. Ready for miracles. I changed it now. The illuminated woman. It was Grief with Grace. And yes, thank you for your interview. My honor, my pleasure. I'm glad you moved it to illuminated woman, something that represents you. I think it's really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. All right, gorgeous ladies. We are going to go into lesson 15. That's where we are today. And today is also Live You Fully, Summer Edition Glow Up live call. I'll talk just a tiny bit about that at the end because we're going to be doing some special things today for those of you that are joining us. And is there anything else? One thing I wanted to say, as you're moving through these lessons, if you feel some tightness, if you're feeling like, oh, I'm really struggling with this and I really want to feel the energy of this, I want to devote myself, consider going back to the very beginning where we talk about miracles. The energy of the very beginning is so beautiful, talking about how miracles are an expression of love and just a really gentle movement. So if you're having kind of any challenge or resistance with these particular lessons, I encourage you to honor the lesson. Again, you can spend more than one, you can spend as many days as you want on one lesson, just not doing more than one lesson a day, right? We've talked about that, but it's beautiful to return to the beginning and just remember the essence of what's here. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Oh my gosh, Daphne, beauty is power. Okay, Daphne, we need to screenshot this because literally on Monday, we are releasing our Let Yourself Be Beautiful video. And I literally say in the video, I want to talk to you about beauty as a point of power. Dave, do you remember we watched this video 3 million times to edit it? I say, Daphne, beauty is a point of power. I want to talk to you about that. All right, ladies, we're connected. Here we go. Here we go. Miracles, miracles. Lesson 15. My thoughts are images I have made. Let me make sure this is where we are, right? Yes. My thoughts are images that I have made. It is because the thoughts you think. Okay. Sometimes it can feel like you're reading an SAT question when you move through the lessons of A Course in Miracles. See if you can let go of the intellectual piece and just consider. It is because the thoughts you think appear as images that you do not recognize them as nothing. Right? Okay, so just gently, lightly, the thoughts I think are images. And because they're thoughts I think, this is why I don't realize that they are nothing. Because what the Course is saying is that they aren't real thoughts. So the unraveling of the past couple of days of meaningless thoughts, so surface thoughts, things like worry, things like anxiety, things like trying to control, things like the majority of how the world rides on through this existence is, the Course is saying, is with meaningless thoughts. So that's why it's saying the thoughts you think, because it's like the thoughts you think, the majority of the time, that's Tara's little asterisk there, because I know you are all spiritual. You are aware of yourself as souls having a human experience. And you have, at times, we all have allowed ourselves to think real thoughts. So it's talking about the surface thoughts. Okay, the thoughts you think appear as images that you do not recognize them as nothing. You think them. So you think you see them. Okay, let's just be with it for a minute. This is how your seeing was made. Just like I was talking about earlier with how we've been taught we see. We have to see it with the physical eyes we've been taught in order to feel that it's real. This is the function you have given your body's eyes. It is not seeing. It is image making. Okay, can we consider that? Like, okay, if I see what I think inside, and inside I'm making up images, and I'm thinking I'm seeing the images with my body's eyes, because that's how I've been taught. But what if that's not real seeing? What if that's image making? I make an image up in my mind and then I see it. Can we consider this? Can we consider that there's something beyond the sight of the body's eyes? And can we consider that there's something beyond image making? That there's a different depth of seeing. Okay, let's just consider this. It takes the place of seeing, replacing vision with illusion. So image making takes the place of real seeing and replaces real seeing, real vision with illusion. This introductory idea to the process of image making that you call seeing will not have much meaning for you. Not right now. Okay? You will begin to understand it when you have seen oh gosh, okay. Close your eyes and feel this sentence. I encourage you, you do whatever you want. But I invite you to close your eyes and feel this sentence because I think it's so beautiful. You will begin to understand it, meaning you will begin to understand real vision, when you have seen little edges of light around the same familiar objects which you see now. How beautiful is that? Are you open to that? Are you open to seeing beyond what you see now? And through the process, through the experience of real vision, actually seeing little light surrounding everything you currently see? Yes, oui, yes. Like, isn't that so freaking beautiful? Like, okay. Here's what they're called, and it's so good. This is so good. This is my favorite. This is the beginning of real vision. You can be certain that real vision will come quickly when this has occurred. Look for the light. Look for the light. As we go along, you may have many light episodes. Like, how good is that? How good is that? I would like a light episode, please. I intend to have a light episode today. And light episodes are in quotes, right? Referring to seeing everything you see now with like little auras, basically. The Course doesn't say aura, but little surrounding pieces of light. They may take many different forms, and some of them quite unexpected. What a way to walk through the world. Like, I'm open to a light episode today and just being surprised, like, oh my gosh, there's light around that cockroach. Who knew? Who knew? Do not be afraid of them. They are signs that you are opening your eyes at last. They will not persist because they merely symbolize true perception, and they are not related to knowledge. These exercises will not reveal knowledge to you, but they will prepare the way to it. In practicing the idea for today, repeat it first to yourself and then apply it to whatever you see around you, using its name and letting your eyes rest upon it as you say, "This blank is an image that I have made. That blank is an image that I have made. So that lamp is an image I have made. That computer is an image I have made." Whatever you see, that hand is an image I have made. Okay? It is not necessary to include a large number of specific subjects for the application of today's idea. It is necessary, however, to continue to look at each subject while you repeat the idea to yourself. So, in the past exercises, we've sometimes scanned kind of quickly when saying the idea. For today, you are looking at one subject as you're saying it. Okay, so I'm looking at the lamp as I'm saying, "This lamp is an image that I have made," and I'm keeping my focus on the lamp while I'm saying that. Instead of, "Oh, that lamp is an image that I have made," and I'm looking everywhere. Right? I'm focusing on the lamp as I'm saying, "That lamp is an image I have made." Okay, that's what it's saying. It is necessary, however, to continue to look at each object while you repeat the idea to yourself. The idea should be repeated quite slowly each time. Although you will obviously not be able to apply the idea to very many things during the minute or so of practice that is recommended, try to make the selection as random as possible. So again, we've seen this many, many times, but this is different in that we're not like quickly scanning. Very slowly, "This blank is an image I have made." And you're keeping your focus on the image as you're saying that and moving to random selection. Again, do your best. Sometimes it can be hard. The mind is like, "Oh, I'm going to move to that box over there next." Just see if you can breathe in and let your eyes fall where they do. Okay, we're almost complete. Less than a minute will do for the practice periods if you begin to feel uneasy. So maybe it's 5 objects, right, over the course of a minute. But after a few, if you start to be like, then the course is like, that's complete. Okay, just trust yourself. Do not have more than 3 application periods for today's idea unless you feel completely comfortable with it, and do not exceed 4. Okay, so 3 would be the intention, 4 maxi, and if you feel comfortable with 2, honor the 2, right? AM and PM. This is, for me, it's always like, okay, my AM and PM practice, and then throughout the day, the repetition of the idea as it is in service. However, the idea can be applied as needed throughout the day. You may find that you refer to the course with you begin to refer to the course without even realizing it. Right? One of my favorite lessons is, "I am the light of the world. That is my only function. That's why I came." Or, "I am spirit." Right? These are simple. In the future, these are other lessons, and I'll find myself just throughout the day just saying them at moments that I require them. So, how is this feeling? How is this feeling? Daphne, that's amazing, that comment. It gave me chills. That's incredible. Totally open. More, please. I had a moment like that at open house with spotting a cockroach. That is so funny. Life is life, right? These are real things. Dave laughs at me. There'll be like a little fruit fly, big enough that I can see it, and I'm like trying to usher it out the window. He's like, "Seriously?" I can't. Get out the window. This already feels amazing, as if I were a child again, seeing things for the first time. Yes. This is the vibe. This is the vibe. This magical situation. This image doesn't mean anything. All right. Deeply moving passage. It really is, right? I'll leave these on. Sitting on a beach and shining my light. That is my only job in the world. It really is. That's it. That's your only function. That's your only function. And consider what energy is available to you as you receive that. When we let go of, so many of us, myself included, this pressure I used to feel of like, I'm here to impact the world. Like, okay, I've got to do a big thing. I've got to, Elegant Femme wasn't started with that idea at all. Some of you know this story. Elegant Femme was started with my own deep, deep desire to heal from the loss of my firstborn son, the loss, right? It was the greatest gift of my life, for sure. That's how Elegant Femme was created. The Femme types were created for me, through me, with the deep, deep devotion of, I'm going to choose to live no matter what. God, please help me do that. That's how the indie, the Frenchie, and the New Yorker were born. They were not born with, I'm going to change the world. I'm going to have the biggest impact that I can. I'm here to. It wasn't. It was, I'm going to choose to live even though Mason's not here. How do I do that? How do I do that? That's how the Femme types were created. This pressure that we can sometimes feel and misinterpret that our impact has to do with how much we do and how many people and the whole thing. When we come back to, I am the light of the world, that is my only function. My only function is to reside in light, in beauty, in joy, and in love, period. Everything that flows from that, every experience, every choice of reflection, every aligned action, icing. It's all icing. It's all icing. Okay, when we reside in that space, everything changes. And I'm learning this more and more and more and more each and every day, a remembering for myself. And I'm so grateful the space that I am in my life right now, because I don't feel the pressure at all that I used to feel. Like my heart. Oh, there's so much I could share about this. But for now, we're going to complete because we went a little over today. I love you all. Thank you for being here. And if you are joining us inside the Summer Edition Glow Up, we are having our live call today at 11 a.m. So we've got a couple hours. I'm going to be in prep mode. I'm going to do a wardrobe change. I was thinking about it this morning, and I think I'm going to wear, probably some of you can guess. See if you can guess in the chat. It is my go-to. It is my go-to whenever I'm like, I have something special. What should I wear? I always wear this thing. I always, does anyone know? I always wear this thing. So I'll be wearing that thing. I'll let you know, but if anyone's going to guess. You're so welcome, Jacinda. Yes, exactly, Allison. Frenchie dress, a certain dress. My Frenchie dress. My black Frenchie dress with the cowl neck. I'm wearing it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I'm wearing it again. So I'll be doing a wardrobe change with my Frenchie dress. I cannot wait to have a conversation about the summer glow up. So those of you that are in that conversation with me, I will see you later today. I have some surprises. I have all those kind of things. And if you haven't joined us and you want to, you are more than welcome. There's still right now an over $200 savings. That's going to be going away shortly if you want to be on the live call. We also added 2 bonuses yesterday: the summer travel guide and the 30-day glow up calendar that is going to support you anytime you want to glow up. So you'll have that forever. So it's there. A necklace from Dave. Oh, I might wear the necklace from Dave. Allison, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking I was going to keep my little Greek earrings on, but maybe I'll wear the necklace from Dave. It's a good call. You're all helping me get dressed. Good call. Good call. All right, ladies, I love you. Have a gorgeous weekend. Remember, it's all integration, rest, reside, all of the things that feel supportive to you. And here we are, the completion of week 3 together. So if we can all just close with so much gratitude, joy, and openness. May we all continue to be aware of the miracles. May we all continue to say yes to the outpouring of miracles. May we all continue to contribute to the miracles in any way that's in alignment with our souls. this or something better for the highest good of all concerned. Have a beautiful weekend. Buon weekend. Buono fine settimana. Fini settimana. And I will see you à lunedì, à lundi, on Monday. Ciao. I love you all.